Who do you think you are?
I am.
Acting like a son part for the only part. I don't know the words.
I'm Bat Tracy.
Hey guys, Alex Down here.
I'm Bat Tracy.
For Punk Rock Blues.
It's a Blu-ray / DVD collection update.
Number 118.
Oh, this is 119.
No, we just looked it up.
Yeah, and that was the giveaway for 118.
I just swore we said there would be 118.
This is 119.
It's a short one for you guys today. Nah, we're gonna film this.
It's the longest one ever.
We're gonna film this in like 3 or 4 parts.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing
It's
good.
been a while.
You don't live here anymore.
I don't.
You get cold down here.
It's freezing. I took off my hoodie. It was not Christmas anymore.
It's not freezing though.
It's really
I have to
cold.
put this here for a reason.
What?
Alright, what do we got?
We got some VHS to start with, I guess. The Lady Killers.
And by me, when I say Dad got it,
It's a VHS. It says Ealing Comedies. Starred Alec Guinness, who is famously known for
hating Star Wars.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Cecil Parker, Herbert Lom, Peter Sellers, who's famously known for not being a good guy, Danny Green, Katie Johnson, directed by Alexander McKendrick.
Yeah, so this is the Coen Brothers remade this with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And me and Dad love it.
Oh.
And
sealed still.
Yeah.
Sealed VHS.
So he got that for me, and when I say he got it for me, he brings it here and goes, "So you owe me this much."
No room for anything. I moved out, and all he's done is bought stuff.
Yeah, you know, you buy stuff to fill the hole of emptiness inside. So our uncle Wayne,
Yeah.
our dad's brother, Wayne, kind of like I'll be
I need
a
my
brother
hoodie.
sometime.
I'm gonna take that off. It's freezing.
Anyway,
I have 2 pairs of pants.
He
and
gave me a
I'm
bunch
freezing.
of. He gave me a box of DVDs from Florida. He lives in Florida, and this was in there. It's Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, and the case.
You're getting it all over the place.
The case deteriorated because he left it out in the sun, and he doesn't know if the disc still works. But I'm gonna open it.
We're opening it here?
Yeah.
That's why the bag has to be there. Are you just cutting through the cover? Because you're not keeping this. Do we own this already?
No, we don't.
So we still need a copy of Santa Claus and the Martians.
Yeah.
Fuck assumptions. It looks so pristine. It is.
Wow, the disc actually, I thought it'd be really fucked.
It
but
is pristine. Should I hold up the bag
Yeah, I
and
was
you
gonna
dump
say, would
all
you
of that
hold-
out? What's that black thing in the middle? Is that part of the case? So that's one piece of the case. So weird. Okay. Well, that was less than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to take longer.
But you gotta think it was a thin case.
I thought it was going to be longer.
Oh, actually, you know what? The disc is pretty scratched up.
No. Do you remember that time that... This is a funny story for you.
I do. I know exactly what
Do you know the story?
Yes,
I told D-Mog because we just went there. So we went to GameStop one day to buy a game, and they were...
It was a WWE game.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure.
It wasn't new, though. It was used. We bought a used game, I'm pretty sure. Yes.
I don't think so.
It was not... I would not have done that to the brand new copy. It was a used game, because that's why I didn't care. Anyway, they asked us if we wanted to do the coverage on the game, because it was like $3. And when she explained it, she was like, yeah, pretty much if this disc breaks in any way in the next year, you're covered if you pay the $3. And I was like, wait, so like I could...
I'm pretty sure she said you could even break it right here in front of me.
Yeah, and I said, well, has anyone ever done that? She's like, no, that'd be stupid. So I went, okay, I paid her $3. I took out the disc, broke it in half.
I was the one who broke it.
No, I broke it.
I don't think
I'm
so.
positive I broke it. And then I went, okay, I need a new disc.
Wow. It's abominable. It's from 2020 or 2019, I'm not sure, but it was terrible, and it's a horror film about the Yeti. It was real
For
bad.
2019.
I didn't like it.
This is... I can't even read this. This is like... Absolutely Fabulous. Collect series 1 through 3 from BBC. Looks old. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to talk about it much.
It's a British show.
We have a lot to get through, so...
You get to take that one too.
Oh my god. Okay, now it's Absolutely Fabulous White Box. I don't know. Is it just
I watched
an
this
episode?
one.
Is it just an
Yeah,
episode?
it's just like a TV special. It was actually kind of funny.
Okay.
Alright, next up, I got seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Ace of Cakes.
I remember you got these, but...
I'm pretty sure I showed him in a Gift Thrifty. Oh, I don't think I edited the second Gift Thrifty yet.
No, it's called the Thrifty Nifty United States.
It was a terrible time.
No, it's way better than Get Thrifty. This is The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. Elmo in his first movie. I thought that was Alice Cooper in the top corner. It is not. It is a black woman.
This was a fun movie. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah?
I liked it. Guess who the villain is?
Grouch?
This guy who I never remember his actor name. It is.
Okay. You don't know Mandy Patinkin? Oh, yes, I love this movie.
Alright, next up, this is a movie I got from Dollar Tree a long time. A lot of this stuff I've watched like a month ago.
Well, we didn't do updates.
It's Alien Outpost. It was not great.
This is a great movie. I believe it's Asylum.
It is.
It is Almighty Thor, Patricia Velasquez, Kevin Nash, and Richard Grieco. So the person that plays Thor isn't credited. But it's got Kevin Nash and Richard Grieco, so you know it's good. Cody Deal. Cody Deal is Thor.
It was not good.
Do you want this one? Wait, why was that? It was just alphabetical. It's not...
Yep, everything is just... I don't
care. I don't like that. I'll take it. I want that too, though. Okay. We're just taking stuff. It's American Chopper, the series Firebike. That's it.
We already have the Bike-tober one or whatever, so... This
is An Evening with Kevin Smith, Silent Bob Speaks. We're filming!
What?
This is An Evening with Kevin Smith, Silent Bob Speaks. That's neat. It's a Santa special.
Yeah, we already had the second one.
Oh.
Another Evening?
Oh.
No, I think that was the fourth one. Because I think the third's called a 3-evening. But so that one is 4 hours long, and the second one's 4 hours long.
How long is An Evening? It's like 6 to 8, isn't it?
I don't know. Anyway, so there's a lot of noise. I watched both of them back to back in one night. So it's been 8 hours watching it. Next up, I got this sent from the DMC on accident, but you know what? This one was pretty good. It's Anastasia. I'd never seen Anastasia before. I actually really liked it, and I feel like the cover is misleading. Because it's about a hobo girl. She's like a tomboy, and she's like, I don't know who my family was. And then this guy's like, I can tell you who your family was. You're a princess from this town. And then so she becomes a princess, even though she's like, I'm just a street bum. And it was actually a fun movie. I was surprised by how much I liked it.
Next up is Archie's Final Project on DVD. It's a David Lee Miller movie.
When I watched it, it had an alternate title.
Sunday.
I saw this one on Netflix, and it had the title My Suicide.
Oh. Well, I remember you watching that.
Yeah.
I remember it being in our list.
Aspen Extreme. It says Top Gun on the ski slopes. And I'm going to spoil this movie because it's from the early 90s and no one's ever going to watch it. It is kind of like Top Gun because it's about two friends who are like, hey man, we're not doing anything in our life. Let's move to Aspen and learn to ski or some shit. And so they go there and they become ski instructors. And then they're going to ski in this big race. And then right before the race, the main character's friend dies in an avalanche. And it's the Goose moment. Yeah. And his friend's like, no, I'm not, what do I do? And then he goes to like this kid he's been like harassing the whole movie. And he's like, hey man, I told you earlier I wasn't going to be in that race. Well, how would you like to be my partner in that race? And then they win the race with this kid that's like, I'm sorry your friend died. And he's like, don't even mention it. I liked it. I'm only talking about the ones I liked.
This is Attila.
I got it from Wayne.
Okay, it looks really bad.
Gerard Butler's Attila. Yeah, open and smell it.
The inside doesn't have a smell.
I thought it.
I can just smell cigarettes all over the outside. It's not good.
You just like wiping it on your face. Like, this one smells terrible. Alright, so this is Baby Secret of the Lost Legend. That's a really long title. It's about a dinosaur. It was okay. And then next up, I think we watched part of this one together.
Yeah.
It's...
I've seen this too. I haven't seen this
Backyard Wrestling Superstar Series All New, a scandalous underground behind-the-scenes shockumentary featuring the nation's most insanely controversial, bloodthirsty, back-effin'-yard superstars. Experience the stars behind the madness now revealed for the first time ever. Jam-packed with an effin'-sane, non-stop hardcore action, a passion for pain, featuring America's infamous backyard badasses, M-Dog 20 and Josh Prohibition.
That's the full name of the movie.
Also, it's the most text I've ever seen on the back of a...
Hey, this is Batman Begins on HD DVD. This was also in Get Thrifty.
Oh yeah.
So where do we put it? Where do we put our HD DVDs?
There.
So that's the Blu-ray file.
So I got that because
you didn't have another.
St. Vinny's had so many.
Yeah.
They had like 50 HD DVDs, and it was Batman, and I was like, well, I already own like 30 copies of that movie, and I was like, now it's not the only one we own is Mr. Bean's
I thought
Holiday.
I bought another one before though.
I
think
so.
I own an HD DVD.
Maybe. You can take that one too.
Okay, this is Batman Unlimited
Upgrade.
Monster Mayhem original movie. Apparently an upgrade. It's on Blu-ray now. We own it on Blu-ray now.
I got that at some weird... Me and Dad drove around on a Tuesday, like in early December.
Oh, okay.
We went to a bunch of weird thrift stores, like out
Okay.
in Ways.
Okay.
And we started this little podunk one. And
Don't say podunk. Don't be like Dad.
he literally was like, I was looking at the movies. He goes, "Hey, I'll give you anything with a disc, $1." And I was like, "Okay, that's a great deal." I was like, "What about without a disc?" And he goes, "Without a disc, I don't know, like $6.50." So he drove hard bargains. Next up, it's the Beatles' first U.S. visit, and it's just a documentary about the Beatles.
Our grandma
coming to
was
America.
there.
She was not.
Tracy tried to go though. You hate the Beatles.
I don't hate the Beatles.
Next up is Betsy's Wedding on Blu-ray with America's sweetheart Alan Alda. Mr. Double A, beep beep, get off my property.
It's also got Molly Ringwald.
Oh.
Now, I think Catherine O'Hara was in this too. Can you guess who directed this movie?
Alan Alda.
It was!
Yes, written and directed by Alan Alda.
Could you imagine being directed by him? So listen.
You're doing great. That's
You're
a great
doing
job.
a great job.
I
But
get...
if I could just do one thing differently in take 2, maybe just, do it like Alda would.
Can you imagine a movie of Alda's? I get exactly...
He's a good director, but the only direction he ever gives is do it like Alda would. He just wants us all to act like he would.
I know I wrote it and I'm directing it, but I get what this whole movie's about from your performance just there. I love it. I like it. I want
The way you looked at the camera for that minuscule second, I knew this is the right choice.
Have you ever realized we've never tossed a salad together? We should
Listen,
after.
if you're
We
gonna
should
be
at
my-
the close party.
If you're gonna be my lead star, you gotta toss a salad with me. It's Better Off Ted season 2. This is actually a pretty good show. Do you ever watch it? It's good. We don't have season
It's
1.
in my list unless
We
you
don't
got
have
to take it
season
off
1.
Hulu. Then it's not in my list.
Season 2.
I'm so harsh. Next up
You're a horse.
is Bill Engvall. Here's your sign live. Bill here.
Bitch. I first saw this on Netflix, and it's about a woman who becomes a dog, and her family goes crazy. It's got Jamie King and Jason Ritter. Also, I'm realizing the sticker's still on it.
Bitch slap.
Yeah, we both got a bitch movie.
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
It's Black Superman. DVD and
Is it literally
CD.
Superman?
Superman, yeah. And also, this has one of the lowest scores on IMDb of any movie in our collection.
Ooh.
And it was garbage.
Oh, well, that's the movie on DVD. I'm so excited to watch this. Have you watched this yet?
Yes.
Did you? Without me? We made a deal.
Yeah,
Did it not come out on Blu-ray?
No.
Really?
It's also not good.
It didn't look good. I always share a guest star. It's not a TV show. It's a movie.
Yeah, but she guest stars in
That's
it.
because she plays herself. Stupid.
I watched this literally just last night.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 nights ago. I don't have a concept of time. The Boy in the Plastic Bubble with John Travolta. It's the original Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
It's a drama. It's a TV movie drama. And it was okay.
Breakin', and I'm taking it as well. It's Breakin' to Electric Boogaloo, the 2 greatest street dancing movies of all time.
They're not good, but at the same time, they're okay. And they're the exact same movie. They're real Save the Rec Center movies. You can even read the back of the first one.
We
It's like, just Save the Rec Center.
Breakin' 1 and 2. Electric Boogaloo before it was cool. We'd bust out the cardboard. I'm taking that in the back street of the drugstore, just me and you.
Alright, so I found
After
this
school.
for $15.
You said it did the worm better than
Whoop.
anyone that you knew. Breaking with you was the best time of my
Is this a song?
life.
I don't know. When you break into songs sometimes, I'm like, I don't know what this
I
is.
wanna break dance, with you.
Is this JCP?
It's back to the beat by Motion City Soundtrack. I have a tattoo of it right here. This one, hold on.
Breaking Bad, the complete series.
Breaking 1 and 2 and Breaking Bad before it was cool. It's right back here. This is
It's
my,
just taped up for some
this
reason.
is my back to the beat tattoo.
Oh, okay.
I asked Josh in stream one day. I said, "What were those logos on the back to the beat cover?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't really remember. I think it was just something we all thought was cool." And I was like, "Okay, well, I have a tattoo now, so it better not come back to be some like weird racist then that I have like some like."
And he's like, oh, it's major racist.
Well, like they were when I told them that story at Glass Nickel, they're like, "Oh, we hope it's not Satanist." I was like, "Oh, I'll take a Satanist tattoo."
I would too.
Cancer doesn't scare me anymore. This was in Not Get Thrifty. This was in the weirdest DVD collection video.
Yeah. You watched
I
that.
did.
Aw.
I watched a lot with D.
It's Car Wash. Directed by... The director doesn't matter. It was written by Joel Schumacher. And it's got Richard Pryor and George Carlin are the two that are billed, okay?
Well, one of those are good.
Well, George Carlin is in the first scene as a taxi driver. Richard Pryor has a legit cameo appearance in this movie. He's in one scene as a reverend that like shows up and then leaves.
Change. A Hot Topic music video comp then.
Yeah. That's some okay music.
A lot of Chiodos, and by a lot I mean there's 2 songs.
Yeah, one on the CD, one on the DVD.
Oh. They're different songs though.
Yeah.
Silverstein has the same song.
Aiden's on there, which, is it okay to like Aiden? I don't know.
I don't know, I still listen to them a little bit.
I do too. But I'm like, that guy had a sex cult or some shit.
And now he's releasing an album called Sex Cult. Parkway Drive is Connor's favorite band of all time, I think.
So,
does that go in the CD or the DVD section?
DVD.
Split it?
No. Okay. So this one I was so excited for you to feel.
Okay.
So, I watched this last night.
Yep.
It's a Hindi film.
Yep.
And it was actually pretty good. I liked it. It's called Chennai Express. Take this.
Oh, I don't like that.
What? It's like a pillow.
It's not like a pillow?
Yeah, press on it.
I don't like that at all.
It's like a pillow.
Oh, is that Bruno Mars? It wouldn't be.
No, it's a Hindi actor.
Circus Noel. It's a circus movie, I guess.
Yeah, I bought it because I thought it was a Christmas movie. And then when I read the back, I was like, oh, it's not. I was like, well, I'm not going to watch it with him. I bought this one at Dollar Tree also. It's
oh, yes.
Clown Motel. Oh, I have to take that because you guys bought it for me. Alright, you can have it.
I didn't buy this
it's
for you.
Clown Motel. Yeah, you and Dad came over to the thrift store with it.
Oh, yeah. This is Loud, Proud, and Live Coming Out Party. Celebrate with 7 gay and lesbian storytellers boldly sharing their personal experiences.
It's stand-up comedy, is what it is. Yeah, it's not... When I read that first, I was like, it's probably like 7 people sitting in a room being like, so this is how I came out and I was abused and stuff. And I was like, that will not be fun. No, it's just gay stand-up comedy.
Yeah. Did you
it was
like
actually, yeah, it was really funny.
That's nice.
But there's 3 of them in this update. We'll get to them whenever. They're foreign copies of movies. It's The Confession. It's region something else, so...
Continuum Season 1 and Continuum Season 2. I've only ever heard of this show.
I watched the pilot.
Black Widow? I don't know.
I watched the pilot,
yeah.
And guess what?
Huh.
Wasn't for me. I'm not going to continue watching it.
Could have guessed that, I guess. Make this stupid.
It's Cork and Bottle String Band, the Ken Bar story, and it's about a band called the Cork and Bottle String Band, you might have guessed. Yeah. And they used to play at every Wednesday night at Ken's Bar
for like a decade or something.
For like 1,000 weeks or some shit. And
this was here, by the way.
It was in Madison, Wisconsin, and it was a great documentary. And the bar had a capacity of 52 people.
Yeah. They
would cram 300 people in every Wednesday for the concerts, and there would always be smoking. And like he's like, you could not even look out the crowd. They were talking about how the stage was so close to people that people were regularly bumping into the guitarist from like people trying to move to go get drinks. And he was saying that you could feel that the crowd was there from all like how loud it was and stuff, but you couldn't see the crowd from how much cigarette smoke was in the bar.
Did Dad ever make it to a Cork and Bottle String Band show?
I wish I could have gone, but Ken died. The bar closed in 2008, and then he died in 2019.
Oh.
So it wasn't even COVID. It wasn't COVID that got the big guy.
This is the creators of Wallace and Gromit have flushed away Aardman's creature comforts. Interviews and unscripted are extremely funny. Wallace and Gromit are coming back.
This was amazing.
Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, Wallace and Gromit.
The only thing I need to see is their movie.
They're coming back.
I watched that whole series in a night because it's 15-minute episodes.
I'll take this because it looks interesting.
It's basically like animals being interviewed as humans. It was great.
This is Croczilla, including 4 bonus movies. And on the back it says 5 movies over 5 or 6 hours. Croczilla, Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, The Killer Shrews, Attack of the Giant Leeches, and Piranha.
It's not the Joe Dante Piranha, though.
Yeah,
it's the other Piranha. And it was bad.
It's the other Joe Dante Piranha. Not the one everyone knows.
The first one was directed by Joe Dante, and then you know who directed Piranha 2? Come on.
Weeble.
He's the highest grossing director of all time.
Joel Schumacher.
No, it's James Cameron.
Oh, okay.
It's Cruella on 4K. And you know what's really cool about this? Cruella.
Cruella.
Listen.
I'm trying to.
This was actually a pretty good movie. I would give it 4 stars. Oh. Guess what Dad gave this?
You watched it?
Yeah, he watched it on Disney Plus. And
1?
Guess his rating.
5.
He gave it 5 stars.
Did he?
Yeah.
Does he even like the Dalmatians?
I don't know. I asked him. He was like, I think it was 5 stars. And he's like, I didn't see anything wrong with this. But it's got a red case. I really love that.
Well, wait till you get to this one that I'm taking. I don't even know what it is, but I'm taking it.
Yeah, and then this next one I found, and I loved it.
Okay.
It's Debs. DEBS.
Yeah, you could have looked
with periods.
Yeah.
And it's
'Cause
about
they're
4
women?
girl spies. Yeah, I don't remember what the DEBS stands for.
You said with periods. I said because they're women.
Oh.
That was the joke.
You're funny.
Yeah.
You're a funny guy.
I am.
But so it was written and directed by Angela Robinson, who I don't know who that is.
Okay.
But it was about 4 women spies, and the one woman on the spy, they're going after Lucy Diamond, who's Jordana Brewster, if you know who that is. Well, anyway, one of the girls on the
Are you
Debs
still talking about
falls
this
in love with the villain.
Oh.
And then there's a lesbian romance between the bad guy and the good guy, but they're both girls. It's a good movie. That's what I'm trying to say.
We've gone for way too long. This next up, it's another BBC video. It's the Dame Edna Experience, the complete series 1. Don't know what
Wayne,
this is. The purple case. So these discs are a lot.
Yeah, I honestly, I
love
looked
the
at it and
purple
went, I don't want
case,
to watch
though.
this.
I love the purple.
I do
case.
too. Daniel Tosh, Happy Thoughts. It's another one of his stand-ups. I like Daniel Tosh. He's funny.
Didn't he get canceled?
No, he's edgy.
This
It's
is
fun.
Alarm by... I do not want to try to pronounce this because I'll get it wrong. Deadly
No,
Takeover.
It's one of the other foreign ones I said.
Okay.
Boom. Degrassi, The Next Generation. I could always talk about this show.
I don't
but I'm
want
not
you to because I think we did in the last update.
This is season 3. This is season 1.
We've talked about Degrassi in a video recently. This is Dennis the Menace Special Edition.
With Walter Matthau. It's a cute,
Produced
movie.
by John Hughes.
Yeah, it's got that guy. Do you know who that is?
Christopher Lloyd.
Fester. Uncle Fester.
Leah Thompson. The hot one from the 80s. Literally the hot one from the 80s.
Dad got me this.
This is Collector's Box Set Desperado, El Mariachi, full special editions. 2 films by Robert Rodriguez. That's actually
And I
pretty
don't
cool.
like that Desperado's first, because it's the sequel to El Mariachi.
Alphabetical.
It's detention. I actually really liked this movie. It's about kids that get detention. There's like a serial killer. But it's got Josh Hutcherson from Little Manhattan.
Oh.
And it's got Dane Cook from Little Manhattan.
He's not in Little Manhattan.
He's in My Best Friend's Girl or whatever.
This is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Project Rules. That's all I have to say about it. It's on Blu-ray. I don't like that movie anymore.
It's Dilbert, the complete series, which actually is pretty funny. It's got Chris Elliott as the voice of the dog.
Can you, on camera, can you send that video to Iman when I say that?
What?
That's like her favorite movie now.
Oh yeah, she's got a couple TikToks with that.
Yeah.
I just got this today.
This is Dogma, the special edition. With me?
Yeah,
I
literally
did not
just
see
got
what
this.
you got. I never saw what you got. I heard you mention this earlier.
We got the 00 Kid. It's a TV movie with Corey Haim, and he's a secret agent. And it wasn't that great.
What do
I was
you-
watching it when you guys came over to watch a Christmas movie.
When is Corey... when is Corey Haim going to make a comeback?
He's dead.
It's Duck Dynasty Season 4. We have others. I don't know why you keep buying them.
Because I want to get the complete series. Duh.
Neither of that.
There's another one from Wayne.
None of those people are back.
It's Endurance. It's a Japanese game show where like people get dragged on the ground by their nutsack and then bulls ran over them and they get thrown on thumbtacks and shit. It's crazy. It's absolutely
You could
crazy.
say it's called Endurance. You could say it's a real Ender's Game on Blu-ray. Ender's Game. Show Ender's Game.
Oh, I'm so happy I get this.
We watched this.
Yeah, maybe the greatest movie I've ever seen.
No.
It's Everyone Loves Mel about a giant turtle. It's got the greatest actor of our generation, or any, Bug Hall. And the turtle flies at the end.
That son of a gun! I knew it all the time! I knew he could fly!
I'm just gonna say it.
Next up is Fat, Sick, and Nearly
this
Dead,
was
a
such a
Joe
good
Cross
documentary.
film. I guess it's a documentary.
Oh,
It's
it's
on
so good,
DVD.
dude. You should watch it. I want to start juicing. Want to get a juicer and juice and eat juice?
We have a blender.
No, you gotta get a juicer.
Okay,
and
then
then
do
you
it.
could juice with
Take
me.
this.
It's another one of the foreign ones. It's Final Voyage.
The last one of part 1 of this update, but you don't have to go anywhere. We're just going to be here in a few seconds. It's Free Guy on 4K. This is a better end to a part than whatever that train thing or whatever is. So we're ending it here. We're right before 4Ks. We're done with part 1. You're still going to be here. We don't have to make a big deal about it. Stop trying to touch my nipple.
This. You gotta sell.
Stop trying to touch my nipple.
I'm trying to touch your shirt. You're selling
You
this.
keep trying to touch my nipple.
Kayfabe this.
What are we kayfabe? We'll be back in a second.
If you would just...
I don't like...
I'm trying to just touch your shirt.
Stop touching.
And I wanted to go like this and be like, bam. But I was gonna kayfabe it, and then you were like,
For what?
For the transition.
No.
And then the next part, you'd be like, oh, I'm in a different shirt.
You knocked me so hard in a different shirt. No, we're not doing that. We'll see you in a couple seconds.
Hi guys, I'm Bat Tracy. And I'm Lex Dahl. This is a joke I've done before.
That was all. I had to leave the room for that.
No, that wasn't the joke. So we're back.
We're back for part 2.
Are we in the same clothes?
We are in the exact same clothes.
And by that I mean I just put on my hoodie because I'm cold.
Oh. Like,
We're in the same
I
room.
haven't showered yet, so I'm
Oh.
in the exact same clothes.
Jesus.
Different jeans, that's it. I haven't showered yet today.
I'm in my pajamas still, so.
Well, we're bleaching my hair, so I
Oh.
didn't take a shower.
Well, you're supposed to shower.
What was the joke?
Just go! Oh my god.
Everybody pants now. Pants, 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 pants. We watched this almost whole thing. It was like 43 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a dance instructional thing from 2003.
I'm pretty sure it's from the 90s and it was imported from a VHS over to DVD.
I like to think it's from 2003 because that makes it so much better.
It was terrible.
It's got hit dances as Gonna Make You Sweat, Everybody Dance Now, YMCA, Shout, La Bamba, The Locomotion, At the Hop, Achy Breaky Heart, Electric Boogie, Electric Slide, Mashed Potato, Hot Hot Hot. Mashed Potato
the Hop was good. Mashed Potato sucked.
Mashed Potato was awful.
Terrible song.
What a song. There's a lot of story to this one. Todd, definitely, is what we think his name probably is.
I hope so.
He's a cat. He's a cool cat.
Alright, next
We
up
already did this.
is For a Good Time Call. A very funny movie that I really enjoyed. I watched the unrated and it's got Justin Long in it and he's so good. I love that
Yeah,
guy.
he's great. We already did this one. Is that the joke?
So the joke was
You just wanted
that
to go
I
free.
watched For a Good Time last night.
Yeah.
But alphabetically, Free Guy
Oh.
would come after that. So I was like, well, to sneak it
I'm
in.
not re-saying Free Guy. It's so stupid. Next up is Frenzy. It's a shark movie, I assume, that our dad would probably hate.
It's bad.
Don't we have this over here now? Frenzy. Dad has watched this yet?
Yeah.
Has he? Did he like this one?
No, I didn't either.
Oh, okay. That's shocking. Usually you like all those.
It's Full House, season 6.
Yeah.
We're slowly buying these backwards.
Rip Dan Coulier.
Oh, yeah. Bob Saget died.
Is it too soon if I rip on Dave
Who do you think's going to be the
Did I
next
say
to die?
Dan Coulier?
You said Dave Coulier. Who do you think is going to be the next to
I
die?
don't know. Hopefully Lori Loughlin.
Yeah.
Next up is Generation Zero Bankrupt. I don't know the name of this.
It's Generation Zero.
Citizens United Productions Generation Zero Bankrupt FF 955947331A.
So look who directed this.
Stephen K. Bannon. Oh, that's nice.
Steve Bannon.
Why'd
So
you
I watched
do
the first 15 minutes. Well, I bought it like last year without knowing it was him. And I watched 15 minutes of it, and it's all like, Obama's the devil, and America sucks.
We already have
And
that.
it's
What's
like,
that?
alright.
What's that one that is like that?
I don't know.
Remember
Taking
we
the next two.
Remember we watched that one? What was that one movie we watched where it opens with...
I don't remember.
Remember that?
Slightly.
We sent it to Sherry. It was like... What was that one movie you watched with Nick Cage about the rapture that you made Sherry
Oh,
watch?
yeah!
It wasn't that, but we do have that one where like it
This is a
opens with
dumb
like a
movie.
white lady being like...
What was that called? There was N something. Left Behind? Is that what it's called?
uh,
Yeah, it was. Left
yeah.
Behind. Okay.
We do own some weird movie that it opens with like this old white lady and she's ranting about religion and black... Well, she's pro-religion. She's ranting about black people and Obama... It's on the cover. It says like Obama, Oprah, the problems with America. Like, do you remember that? 'Cause
Oh,
the
yeah.
case was like very like, screw these
Yeah,
people.
I wonder what that is. I do not remember off the top of my head. It's Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life. It's the Netflix revival series, I think, that came back in whatever year this was,
DVD?
2016.
Whoa.
Yeah, there is a Blu-ray available of it, but I found this at a thrift store, so. But
much
yeah,
more do we need
it's
of this
Rory and Lorelai. I have the whole series now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then next up, this movie I'm so excited to tell you about.
Okay.
Do you remember the movie NBT, Never Been
Yes,
Thawed?
I love it.
Alright, you should watch this.
Okay.
It's Going Great White. It is as good as Never Been Thawed.
Oof.
It's the same type of movie where it's like, you know, a mockumentary.
Yeah.
And in this, it's all these people sign up to basically a pyramid scheme,
Okay.
but they all think it's like legit, so they're trying to like get other people involved in it. One guy quits his job as a school teacher because he's like, fuck this school, I don't need it, I'm gonna go sell my stuff. And they're like, you've sold 2. You're banking your entire career on this, you've sold 2. And he's like, I'm gonna lose my house if I have to. But there's a one part where he's like being a salesman on the road is so difficult, you know, and he's like doing instructions on how to like change your clothes while driving in the car so you'd never have to stop driving. And he's like, oh, you gotta pee? Don't pull over to a gas station, that's what you do. And he's like peeing as he's driving, and he's like, all right, now sometimes it's hard to get the lid on. And he's like oh damn it, this is my clean tie. So then he's pouring water on himself and taking his clothes off, driving naked while he puts his clothes out the window so they drive from the pee. It's hilarious.
I don't always stop to go to the bathroom. Sometimes I just right here, you know, take the bottle, fill the bottle up. Even doing number 2, you know, I do that driving. There isn't a U.S. interstate that I haven't taken a crap on while I was driving. It's time for my mobile urinal. I use the wide end for comfort, if you know what I mean. It just wouldn't fit on the other way. God. Sometimes I fill these things to the brim. Oh, runneth over. Got a little on my tie. You know what's great about this? It's pretty easy to get rid of, you know what I mean? I don't have to keep it around forever. You have to roll down your window and let it. Ah, shit, man. Oh, God damn. All over my shirt. Oh, man. Oh, man, this isn't good.
It was so good.
I don't know, NBT though, it's pretty hard to top. Next up is Going to America with Eddie Griffin. It's probably a pair, and Josh Myers.
Yes, whose famous role of Randy on season 8.
I think Josh Myers' famous role might just be in
Epic
Seth
movie.
Meyers.
No, he's Date movie.
He just might be.
He's Napoleon Dynamite,
yeah.
right?
He might just, his famous role is being Seth Meyers' brother nowadays.
Well, yeah, because he's not in anything.
Like, do kids know who Josh Myers
No.
is, or do they watch Seth Meyers and just know him as his brother? Because, like, his brother comes on, and, like, they do every year for Thanksgiving, his whole family comes on, and then Josh will come on occasionally. It's like, who's popping? Like, Josh Myers doesn't have anything going on. Just Seth is bringing him on.
It's true.
No one is like, hey, no one's having Josh Myers come on TV and be like, so a Mad TV revival, you know, everything's getting revived, could we see it?
I think Mad TV came back, didn't it?
Yeah, it did at one point.
Yeah, and so did All That.
Who would be the person that, like, who's the most famous Mad TV star?
Bobby Lee?
You think so?
Oh, Keenan and Kel. Not Keenan and Kel,
Key and Peele.
Yeah, Keenan and Peele.
But who is the heart of
I
Mad
don't
TV?
know. I really don't know.
Probably Stewart. I can't remember his actor name.
Oh,
Something
Christopher McDonald?
Yeah. Or, the one lady, what's her name?
Mo Collins?
Yeah, Mo Collins.
Yeah, there's a lot of famous
Kenny
people.
Rogers.
Karen Gillan was on it. Taron Gillan, I think. Anyway, it's great American scenic railroads. Can you guess who told me to buy this?
Dad?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's got a stupid slipcase, because the slipcase goes this way, but it's just the same case. So
This
it's like,
is
why
what
did you
he
do
wanted
that?
to end part 1 with. And I told him it wouldn't be a...
It would have been a tallywhacker of a finish. Alright, what's next?
The Greatest Game Ever Played, a Bill Paxton film.
Yeah, he directed this. I was so surprised.
Mini golf?
No, it's about real golf.
No, well, all I see is putters.
It's based on a
Shia
true
LaBeouf and
story.
Stephen Delane. Yeah.
It was a good movie, actually.
Mark
I
Frost
quite
wrote
liked
it.
it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard it's good.
Yeah. Next up, a show I binge watched, and I really loved it, and I think you would really like it.
It's got...
Nathan Barnett's in it.
Yeah, but it has Alicia Cuthbert, who's great, and it has...
Casey Wilson, Damon Wayans Jr., Adam Pally.
What's her name? Eliza Koo. I don't like Damon Wayans.
He's so good. It's Damon Wayans Jr., get it right. It's Happy Endings, the complete series on Blu-ray. I like this show a lot, actually. Adam Pally's great.
So boycotted
but-
because they don't know how to pronounce Miracle.
Also, Adam Pally plays a gay character in this, and he's not gay in real life, so probably wouldn't get made anymore today.
This is Herbie. It's 4 of them. It's the Love Bug, Herbie Rides Again, Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, and Herbie Goes Bananas. I believe those are the first 4.
It is. Do you remember when I rewatched Herbie Fully Loaded?
Recently?
Yeah. I even texted you about it.
Maybe.
It was because I'd watched those 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've only seen 3 movies. Bridge on the River Kwai. That's Bridge on the River Kwai, Gladiator, and Herbie Fully Loaded. My girlfriend's daughters quite like it. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Got an all-star cast. Like Michael Keaton, Justin Long.
Yeah.
Who's
Matt Dillon, Lindsay Lohan, Breckin Meyer. It's got everybody. It's one Bug Hall away from being the greatest cast ever assembled. So next up, this is what I found.
If Bug Hall is in big trouble, they could call it Bug Trouble.
They could have. Nobody thought of that. I guarantee you, not one person working on that film had that idea.
Yeah, the idea to bring Bug Hall in.
Yeah, and we can call it Bug Trouble.
Based on a bug. What character would you replace with Bug Hall? Out of all the characters, who do you think he has the chops for?
I think he would just have to be his own character.
Yeah.
Bug Hall. He just gets roped in with the Gator guys somehow. What's Bug Hall doing here?
On the radio.
You know who is the radio voice?
No.
Barry Sonnenfeld.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. It's Hidden Rage.
Barry Seinfeld. It's Jerry Seinfeld.
It's Hidden Rage. Hidden Rage. It's I guess, like a PSA type movie about a kid who brings a gun to school and shoots up the school, and they actually show everything. But the one kid who deserved to be shot by the school shooter doesn't get shot. He instead shoots a random kid in a bathroom, and not the kid he intended to shoot. When he gets to the kid he wants to shoot, he gets talked down from it. And I was like, you already killed 2 other people that were just randomly in a bathroom. You can't kill the kid you actually wanted to shoot. But no, he just gets arrested and whatever. I was like, wow, bad ending. I know it sounds like I was on the side of the school shooter, and I partially was, because this movie sucked. And I already know school shootings are bad. I don't need to watch this stupid movie.
Can a hidden range exist?
Hidden range
Yeah.
or rage?
No, you said hidden range the first
Yes.
time. A hidden range can't exist, because a range is like an expanse of open field.
Yeah.
So unless it was
But
completely
it's like a
surrounded
hidden
by-
range,
It'd have
and
to
it's
be
like
woods.
a gun range or a golf range.
No, I'm thinking of an expansive open field.
Oh.
Home
on the hidden
It would
range.
have to be just trees, and then you finally get through the trees, and then just here's a range.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the next one even though you haven't seen it.
Like Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yeah, where's the valley?
Valleys are hard to hide too, because they're like look down. This is Hidden's. Now I'm on the hidden end. It's Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
It's the hidden wife.
It's the hidden wife. Hey, that's kind of the plot of the first one. I've yet to watch this, but you said it sucked.
It was not great.
And the first one was like amazing.
Mom and Dad said they thought it was funny, but I did not.
Well, you have to be a tiebreaker. Hollywood Heaven, Tragic Lives, Tragic Deaths, and it has Rock Hudson. It doesn't have these people; they're dead.
No, it's
Rock Hudson,
it's like
Natalie
an
Wood,
A&E
James
type.
Dean, Marilyn Monroe, George Reeves, and more.
Yeah, and it's also from like the 80s or something, so...
I love reading about...
Dead celebrities? Because I do too.
No, well, yes, but in particular, I love reading about George Reeves' death.
Okay.
Also, isn't he George Reeve?
Yeah, George Reeve is in this.
They have an S, though. Isn't it just Reeve? Or is he Reeves? Christopher Reeve.
Yeah,
George Reeves. Yeah, have you read about his death?
George Reeves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, I know.
Because we
It's
don't
super
know,
messed
you don't
up.
know what happened in that
Yeah.
room, and it's like, oh my god, what happened in that
They
room?
ruled it a suicide, but
Yeah.
anything could happen.
I
And
want-
like all the people that were at the party, their
Yeah.
stories are all different.
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
is
I
so
know.
scary. I want a whole...
That's what Ben Affleck made a movie about it.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah, he's the only actor in history to wear the Superman suit and Batman suit on film.
Oh, yeah.
Like in theaters, because he was in
Right.
Hollywoodland. It's on the bottom.
Is
way
that
down there.
about the whole...
Yeah, he plays George Reeves.
But it's not just about his death.
No, it's
I
about
want-
his career. But
I
like,
want- no,
it's
I want-
mainly about
I
what
want-
happened with his death.
I want a real-time movie
Yeah.
just taking place in that
Oh,
house.
so good.
Every
such a good
single,
movie.
like, real time. It'd be like 3 hours, however long the party... Actually, it was a short party, because
Yeah.
he died.
He's like, hey guys, I'm feeling tired.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
My wife and I got in a spat. I'm tired from it. I'm going to go to sleep, and now I'm dead. Well, we can joke about it. It happened a long time ago.
So long ago.
No one that knew George Reeve is still alive.
That's
So.
very true. Next up is The Hollywood Knights. This is a movie Wayne told me to get, He's like, if you ever find that, you gotta get it. And then I did find it, and I watched it. It's not about anything. Like, it's legit like these kids go to a drive-in movie theater and then just walk around for 90 minutes. And then there's maybe a talent show at the end, and there's a fat kid who plays tuba, but he's really in love with his mom, and they all pull his pants off the whole movie. And every time he gets his pants back on, they're like, hey, man. And he's like, not again, guys. And they're like, you better do it. And he's like, all right, here are the pants. It's so stupid.
Sounds so weird. Hey, it's Horrible Bosses 2 Extended Cut. Have you seen this yet?
So, you told me I wasn't allowed to watch this without you,
Yeah.
okay? And so I've waited a long time.
Okay.
Then I found out I'd already watched it.
How'd you find it out?
What? I
find
watched the trailer for it and went, I've seen this.
Oh.
Chris Pine's the bad guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've seen this. So, yeah.
So did you rewatch it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What'd you think?
I like it.
Okay.
Not as good as the first, but...
That's because
Alright.
the first is like top 50 films of all time. Are those all one?
Yeah, I get to
Oh.
take this stack.
Jesus.
I got
Space
Hot
Jam
Wheels.
DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD.
Hot Wheels Acceleracers Ignition. Hot Wheels Acceleracers The Sound of Silence.
Speed of Silence. Which
That's
does-
movie 2. There's 4 movies.
That is not a real thing.
There's 4 movies.
Speed of Silence? That doesn't make any sense.
Hot Wheels Acceleracers Breaking Point. And the 4th one, Hot Wheels Acceleracers The Ultimate Race. And then I got Hot Wheels Battle Force 5, Season 1, Volume 1, and Season 1, Volume 2.
You know,
So, some Hot Wheels.
You know, there's only one race, the human race.
Yeah. No, I understand.
You don't know the line to finish it? Do you not know the end of
I
that
don't.
line? Okay, well then say my line. I said.
You know, there's only one race. The human race.
What about NASCAR?
Yep, I know it.
You want to quote that a lot. Hey, it's the 50th anniversary deluxe edition and Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's lenticular.
Yeah, that's the only reason I bought it, because we already own it. It's Hugo, directed by Martin Scorsese. I thought it was
This
just
is my
okay.
Hugo dance. This is my Hugo dance.
I thought it was just
It's all
okay.
in the-
Ken said he loved it.
It's all in the hip thrusts. You can't see it on camera, but there's action down here. Action
It's not
Jackson.
much. You can take the next 2.
It's the Huntsman Winter's War. I believe this is the second one because they gave Chris Hemsworth his own movie. The
I think it's
Story
also
Before
maybe the
Snow White.
prequel. I don't know.
Yeah, it says the story before Snow White.
I didn't like this one. I didn't like the
I
first
heard it
one.
sucked.
I hated this one.
I heard it sucked. And
Upgrade.
I am number 4. I like this movie.
I thought it was just fine.
The director of
It's
Disturbia,
very-
another great movie.
It's very average youth.
Do you know the
teen
director
movie.
of this? The director also Disturbia? Because I've never
Yeah,
heard
it's
his name.
J.
Nope.
It's something Biorna.
Nope.
Biorna? Okay, then it's he did The
Disturbia.
Impossible.
Oh.
Yeah, Disturbia. It's
That's a bad movie, The Impossible. Is that the train one?
no, it's the one where Tom Holland's in a flood.
Alright.
We own it over there. I haven't watched it yet. I don't remember the name.
DJ Caruso.
I was so close
What's
with
the
JD.
train one? Unbreakable or something?
Yeah, Unstoppable.
Bad
Great
movie. Bad movie.
It's I Spy Season 1. It's the show with Bill Cosby. And fuck Bill Cosby. Which a lot of people did, but not by choice.
Cut that. Cut that.
I'm not cutting that.
I Frankenstein 3D with Aaron Eckhart. I remember the trailers to
Yeah,
this.
I actually kind of liked this movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but
I wanted to see
it was fun. And then there's that Frankenstein movie with Daniel Radcliffe. I think it's called Victor Frankenstein.
And there's that Frankenstein 2000 or whatever. Or 3000.
Yeah.
Hey, we got iCarly the complete 3rd season. iCarly, I Saved Your Life.
I just
And
watched
the
this one.
illegal use of Joe
I just
Zob.
watched this one literally today, and it's from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. It was
okay.
filmed there, and it was great. It's illegal.
Did you literally just break something?
I might have.
Because something fell.
Illegal use of Joe Zob. It was a great movie. It's from Wisconsin, 2008.
Jesus. Okay, is that one Danny got you, or did you get yours?
No, I got that.
In the Red Zone, the history of Camp Randall. This is the one that takes place in Wisconsin and Madison.
I was gonna watch this, and I went, I don't
I
care.
think I've seen this.
I literally just don't
I
care.
think I've seen that.
Oh, it's worked out perfectly. Written and directed by Sean Penn. I've read the book, and it's great. And the movie's great, too. It's Into the Wild, by
You've
Chris
read the
McCandless. Yeah,
Sean-
Chris
who
McCandless.
directed this?
Sean Penn.
Oh, I thought you said Simon Pegg.
Oh, no.
It's like, what?
Sean Penn. But Chris McCandless. And Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn's in it, and so is Twilight girl. What's her name? Kristen Twilight?
What's her name? What's his name?
Speed Racer.
Chris McCandles?
Chris McCandless.
Idiot.
Yeah, yeah. That's literally the. If you've ever read about Chris McCandless,
Yeah.
he's legit. Every person who's like a professional is like, oh, he was stupid. He didn't tell anyone where he was going. He didn't know anything.
Yeah.
He didn't even know like what berries you could eat. He didn't know how to forage for food. He didn't know how to preserve meat or anything. He didn't know nothing about living in the out there. Just stupid. Just an idiot.
Nathan and Nate were a little bit smarter what they were doing than him.
He literally just packed his clothes in a backpack. Was like, I'm gonna live in Alaska.
Our cousin wasn't far off because he just.
I think it's the next 3 or 4.
He got a tent with 4 knives, and they didn't even bring the 4 knives. Hey, it's the IT Crowd, the complete first series, the bad one, and then the complete second series, and the complete 4th series.
We don't have 3 or 5.
We don't have 3 or 5.
Also, you don't like the first series?
At first, not really.
I love it.
It was a slog for me to get through. Doesn't it end at 4? Isn't the 4 when it came back? Well, series 5 is just the finale, right?
I don't know. There's 5 seasons out on DVD, so.
Series.
That's what I said, series.
You keep saying season.
I said series.
You said season. You said season.
Those are the American releases.
What's your favorite IT
Adam
Crowd?
Sandler movie?
No.
It's Jack and Jill.
What's your favorite IT Crowd line?
I really like the 867.
That's not it. It's
5309.
It's
It's 86.
It's not. It's 18. Call 187 999. Hold on.
It's Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler. He plays Jack and Jill, and Al Pacino's in it for some goddamn reason. This movie's the worst Adam Sandler movie I've ever seen. Because I even like Batman.
Oh,
and this one's the worst.
999 88199 911 725 My favorite line in the entire series is I used to see it every day at work because I put it up. So it's I like being weird. Weird's all I got. That and my sweet style. And the other great line is people. What a bunch of bastards.
This is a good one. It's Jack Hunter in the quest for Akhenaten's tomb.
What?
I don't know how you say it. It's the sequel to this other Jack Hunter movie we have. It's right there. Jack Hunter and the Lost Treasure of something or other. And they're just Indiana Jones rip-offs.
I thought it's the Lost Treasure of Gareth. And I was like, what a movie. The Lost Treasure of who? Gareth. It worked with a Gareth.
Yeah, they're just rip-offs of Indiana Jones and their TV movies. I'm taking that.
It's Jeff Dunham arguing with myself. I've seen this one. It's pretty funny.
I don't like Jeff Dunham very much. And you know what's fun about this? Is when you put the DVD in, it's like, do you want the censored or uncensored version? I chose uncensored, of course. He says fuck maybe twice. Alright, next up. A show our dad's been telling us to watch since it came out.
Since 2007.
And you know what? Turned out to be pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. It's Jericho Season 1. I haven't watched Jericho Season 2 yet.
You still haven't?
It's on Prime. I'm going to. But I really liked Season 1.
Stop watching Seth Meyers all day. Hey, I don't even know what this is. I'm taking it. It's Jungle Cruise with The Rock and Emily Blunt.
And Jack Whitehall.
Is he?
Yeah,
God,
and Paul Giamatti's in it.
He's
and you know
booming.
what Paul Giamatti's in?
Huh.
Sideways. But he's also in The Amazing Spider-Man 3. So both the superheroes from Sideways are both supervillains in Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man 3? The movie doesn't exist.
He's in 2. But he was going to be in 3.
I know.
It was good.
And next up, I don't know what this is, and I can barely read it, but it's Karate Killer. It's by Saturn Production Presents. Japan has already occupied Korea and now China. Shin, a young woman, understands that the motherland demands all her children to be brave and sacrifice their lives for the liberation. Disguised as a prostitute, hard turn, she will board a train to help a Chinese guerrilla group defeat a Japanese army convoy. Jesus. Okay, there's a lot packed in there.
Yeah.
You watched that yet?
Yeah, and it
how
looked
was
like it was filmed on a camcorder. Next up, a movie I actually kind of liked, surprising with who the cast is. It's Elvis Presley and Kid Galahad.
You don't like
He's a
Elvis?
boxer. He's not a great actor at all.
Oh. I thought you liked
Also,
Jailhouse Rock.
I like Fun in Acapulco, but that's a terrible movie in itself. You found out that he would only hang out with like 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
Super weird.
I also found
Kid
something
Galahad,
out
it's
about
okay.
Bob Marley today. Do you like Bob Marley?
I know about Marley.
Do you know what I Shot the Sheriff is about? Because it's not about shooting cops.
What?
Bob Marley was against birth control and wouldn't let his girlfriend take birth control pills. And I Shot the Sheriff is about having sex with not on birth control.
Huh.
Yeah. Bob Marley, bad dude.
That's fine.
Most old people are bad dudes. People don't realize it.
Yes, this is true.
That's why I hate when people talk about Muhammad Ali. He beat women.
Willie Nelson, he's an old guy who's very cool.
Yeah, it's because he's been smoking weed since he was born. He hasn't had any time to be bad.
Yeah, like Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Cool guys.
Aren't one of them kind of...
Cheech is a little weird.
Yeah.
Chong, though.
Chong's
Just smoked weed your whole life and you're like, hey man,
Snoop
it's
Dogg,
cool.
everyone
yeah.
loves Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg used to be a pimp though. He's got some wishy-washy stuff in his past.
That was just a role.
No. He did it for real. He even talks about it. He's like, yeah, I did it for a little bit, but my wife didn't like it, so I kind of quit. It's like, all right,
Well,
Snoop a little.
Was it? It's not Puff Daddy. That's Sean Combs. What's his character name?
Who?
Snoop Dogg in Starsky and Hutch. What's that?
Oh, Bear.
Tiger
something?
Bear. Tiger Baby.
Big Bear. Papa Bear.
Billy Goat.
It's something Bear. Papa
Teddy
Bear.
Bear. Papa Bear. Teddy Bear. Fluffy Bear. Fuzzy Bear. Fuzzy Bear.
Is it Fuzzy Bear?
Fuzzy
Yeah,
Bear.
okay.
Pimp Bear.
You can take the next two.
Well, hold on. I want to come up with more old people.
This is taking forever. We gotta do all of them.
No, this is part 2. It's Kill
We can
Cruise.
finish it though, because then I can put everything away.
It's Kill Cruise. It's Killer Mermaid. Oh, Iman would love that.
No, it was bad.
Okay.
I watched that when it's you. I'm taking this
With
one.
me?
When I was talking to you on the phone one time.
Oh.
And
I like
was
mermaids.
I'm watching a movie called Killer Mermaid, and you're like, how's that?
I like mermaids. They're interesting to me.
Are they?
Yeah. I also think I kind of like vampires more than I think I do.
Vampires are cool.
Yeah, I like the idea of vampires.
There's so many Draculas.
I don't like zombies.
Yeah. It's King Ralph with John Goodman, and it's basically every single person in the royal family dies, and John Goodman's an American who is very distantly related.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You're the new king of England," and he's like, "Oh boy, I'm just a dumb American. I like cheeseburgers."
Did you like this?
I did.
Watch Designated Survivor. That's literally the plot of Designated Survivor. That every American in the entire country dies, and this one guy's left to run it. Could you imagine if everyone in the country died except for one person, and that
great.
one person...
I've already seen that show. It's called The Last Man on Earth.
And then that one person became president, and he was like, "But what do I change?" And I don't mean like the world goes to hell. I just mean everyone's dead, so he has
that's
access...
The Last Man on Earth.
Yeah. But no, because did they have electricity and stuff?
No, but I mean,
Exactly.
he does become the president.
Well, I know, but I mean everything. I want everything to still work. Like, if he knows what he's doing, he could go into a car. Cars will still work. Gas pumps still work.
Okay.
'Cause it's only in the U.S. The whole rest of the world's alive.
Let's continue. Let's burn through
Kung
this.
Fu Panda 3 on Blu-ray Awesome Edition.
I watched all those finally, and they're
Remember
good.
that? I called you one day.
Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. This movie was insanely good. It's like Shaolin Soccer or Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle wasn't good, though.
It was. This movie was great. I liked it.
Laser Mission. Just the best name for a movie I've ever seen, with Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
They should remake this with Jeff Ramsey.
It was before Brandon Lee got famous, because he's only famous because of one movie.
Because he died in it?
Yeah.
This reminds me of that board game you bought with the lasers.
Oh, yeah.
Laser Mission.
Do you want this? Or do you want me
We
to?
haven't done this in a video yet.
No,
We've had this for like
I know.
6 months, it feels like.
Yeah.
Laughing Out
It's
Loud,
all
America's
this stuff.
Funniest Comedians. I think I talked about this already.
No.
Jerry Seinfeld, Jim Carrey, Rosie O'Donnell, Adam Sandler, Ray Romano, Tim Allen, Drew Carey, Kelsey Grammer, Chris Rock, Jason Alexander Moore. No, there are some canceled names on there.
There's a lot of names. Even look at the back. Like, there's so many people on this.
Carrot Top, Louis Anderson, Rip, Diane Ford, Richard Belzer.
Carrot Top.
Richard Belzer is...
I did not know he was a stand-up.
I didn't know that, but
Pretty funny.
he's a wimp. Cheech Marin, Carolina Rhea, Bobby Con... That might be the only thing that I'm on Hulk Hogan's side on, is the Richard Belzer incident. It's the only thing that I'm like, yeah, Richard Belzer's an idiot for that.
I guess.
That's like the one, what other thing could I support Hulk Hogan on? Nothing.
Yeah, he tried to shut down unions and...
He's just a generally horrible dude.
Yeah.
But in the Richard Belzer incident, he's the good guy.
I guess, yeah.
Richard Lewis, Tim Allen, D.L. Hewley, who also should be canceled.
Why would he?
He hates gays. Jason Alexander, Rhonda Shear, Bruce Bannon, not to be confused with Steve Bannon. Jeff Altman, John Fox, Norm Macdonald, Rip, Paul Rodriguez, Chris Rock, Jeff Foxworthy, Rip, Adam Sandler, Janine Garofalo. I love Janine Garofalo. The legendary Wid.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know. He
Steve
sucked.
McGrew, Daryl Hammond, Ray Romano, Bobby Collins, John Mulrooney, sorry, Lauren Keitliner, Tom Arnold, Marcy Putz, Dennis Wolfberg, Bob Zaney, Jenny Jones, Drew Carey, Jerry Seinfeld, Brad Garrett, Kelsey Grammer, Adam Sandler, Max Alexander, John Caponera, John Ferrantino, Judy Tenuta, Carol Leifer, Jeff Foxworthy. Again? They put Jeff Foxworthy's name twice.
Yeah.
And Rosie O'Donnell. I would like if every 3 lines said Jeff Foxworthy.
Like we're really trying to push this.
It was
kid.
like the armbar bit. That's a lot of names. I like how like one person, like every person is like one person from a very successful show.
Next up, it's A League of Their Own with Tom Hanks, Gina Davis, and with Donna. And I actually really liked this movie. This was the start of Tom Hanks where he's like, I'm only going to do a movie if it's good. Like, that's his actual quote.
Yeah.
Where he was like, after A League of Their Own, I only did movies that were good.
Is this one bad? Is
No,
this the
it
one
was
that-
good.
Oh, I thought you meant that's the one that set him
No.
to be bad. I guess I'll take all these. It's The Life and Times of Grizzly Adams featuring Dan Haggerty, the complete series, and the capture of Grizzly Adams, Dan Haggerty.
Which is a TV movie.
Didn't we once have a bit about Dan Haggerty?
I don't know.
I remember talking about Dan Haggerty. I tweeted about Dan Haggerty once.
Taking the next 3, it'll make sense.
Okay. Just so I have to talk about that.
It's like Mike 2, Street Ball. It's got Thurman Merman in it, Brett Kelly.
Oh.
He has cornrows.
Jesus.
And then next up, I watched The Lord of the Rings animated. It was really good, actually. I quite liked it. And then to top it off, I got National Geographic Beyond the Movie, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. And it's just how they made the movie. It's behind the
I've
scenes
actually
stuff.
watched that.
It was fun. The Louis C.K. Shameless. We've seen this one before. It had jokes I remember, but I don't think Louis C.K. is funny anymore. And maybe it's just because of what he did, but I don't laugh at his jokes anymore.
I thought you watched one recently and you're like, it kind of sucks that it is funny.
No,
No.
I just don't think
This
he's
is
that funny.
Mike Myers' The Love Guru with Jessica Alba and Justin Timberlake. This just looks
I like it.
so bad.
I know it's terrible,
I
but
wrote
I
a
like
song about it once where I mentioned it. I was not about it. I've never seen it. I won't.
it. It's good.
I also don't like JT.
Oh. It's my first Medea movie. It's Medea's Tough Love.
The first
It's
one you
animated.
saw, or
Yeah, it's the first one I've ever
Okay,
seen. It's
is
animated, and
We
it
own
was
a
what it
bunch.
was. I got it from Wayne. Oh, we don't.
This is medicine. These kids live life on
a
the
fast
edge.
friendship.
A fast friendship.
It was good.
He's not even on the rope. What, does this guy have a death wish or something? Does he have a wife and kids to get home to? Does he have a husband and kids to get home to?
Alright, so this one, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, and I'll tell you
Oh,
why.
okay.
So I got the Magic School Bus complete series, nice lenticular.
Wow.
I even left the sticker on so you could see how much I paid, $6, but so it's ripped on the bottom.
Okay.
Not a big deal, right?
It's the bottom.
But it's missing one of the discs, I think. I know it is. But it's one of those things where I was like, alright, so it's not the complete because you're like a real idiot now.
It's gonna be
Which
one.
is it?
It's gonna be
definitely
one.
gonna be one. No, it's
It's two.
disc 2. And I was like, that's really stupid because how am I ever gonna get that one disc that I need for disc 2? So I was like, is it worth keeping? I don't know.
How much is it to replace it? That's I was actually satisfying. Hold on, let me see. It's $50.
Yeah, that's crazy. I got it for $6. We have the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard
Oh.
code.
You know what? Mars needs moms. And you know what? Men at work. Busting 2 out.
I sure hope they do. It's Mr. Rogers. It's You I Like. It's a PBS documentary about Mr. Rogers, and it was amazing.
Probably great then.
It was so good.
You can take this and that, I guess, because I don't like that show.
Alright, I got the complete series of Mr. Show. I got seasons 1 and 2 and seasons 3, and you couldn't tell because it doesn't say on the side. It says Mr. Show. You like Mr. Show? I know
No.
you do. I know you do.
Don't. I said you can take those because I don't like it. This is Derek Comedy's Mystery Team with Donald Glover,
It was great.
right?
Yeah.
And, no, I'm going to take this. And it looks like Kyle Mooney almost.
It's not.
It
It's
does.
the 3 guys from Derek Comedy. And it was very funny. It was so funny.
And last up in part 2, it's the NASCAR Ultimate DVD Collection. This one's for D, if he's watching. He might be. He watches our videos now. He made it all his way for a NASCAR thing. You okay? Didn't, like, You know how, like, you can choke on oxygen and stuff, and sometimes oxygen is bad for you?
Yeah.
I think, like, in doing that, I took in so much oxygen. If that makes sense? I'm gonna do it
I
again.
guess.
It's like, it hurts my throat, which is weird, because I do...
So I have an interesting story. I've got this one on DVD. It's National Geographic's Really Wild Animals, Dinosaurs, and Other Creatures.
Welcome back to part 3.
And so I got this one on DVD, right? Well, then the other day, I found all 4 of these on DVD. It's got 4 of them, and it's in this. And so I had 2 copies of the dinosaur one, and it's over there. Iman can have it if she wants.
It's in my apartment.
Oh, did you take it?
Yeah, you gave it to me.
Okay.
It's National Lampoon Barely Legal, not the Barely Legal I've seen.
It's got Eric Von Detten in it. Eric Von Detten. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he's
Brink.
Oh, you didn't let me answer.
He's also a complete savage. It's Pan. The movie Pan with Hugh Jackman.
This one's Peter Pan.
And Garrett Hedlund and Rooney Mara.
It says Peter right there.
It's Pan. It's called Pan.
It says Peter
The
Pan.
American title of the movie is called Pan.
Well,
It even says in parentheses Pan.
yeah, what language is this in?
I don't know.
Because that is not an English.
Yeah, it's the Spanish
Okay.
one. But it's Pan.
Pancake Mountain, and I'm definitely taking that.
Yeah.
Pancake Mountain.
You know why it's Pancake Mountain?
Huh.
It's got anti-flag.
I'm also gonna
I think
take
I
this.
told you about that.
Okay, you can have that.
Okay.
I'm taking the next 2.
That's
It's The Puffy Chair. This movie's great. It's a Duplass brother production, and written and directed by Jay Duplass. They also edited by Jay Doobie.
Dad died, and he really loved that puffy chair or something like that. And we're going to buy a chair for Dad or something.
And Radio Rebel. You ever watch this one?
Yeah.
Did you just watch it?
Well, a month ago.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. I remember watching this one.
Drew Gooden or Danny Gonzalez has a video about it. One of the 2 guys. Because
Yeah.
I watched a live video of theirs about it.
I remember when this one came out, and she's like, they can't figure out who I am. It's like, is it that big a deal? So the school doesn't let it happen?
Next up, with Eric Roberts, who famously plays the mall Santa in Santa's Boot
Don't
Camp.
remind me about
And
that
Corbin
movie.
Burnson, who's from Major League. It's a Raptor. It was not great. And then I got Reba, Season 4, and Reba, Season 5. So we only need Season 2 and 3.
She's a single mom.
She works real hard.
No, what was that whole... Remember the TikTok?
Yeah. It was the lyrics to the theme
is that
song.
what it
Yes.
is? Oh.
I'm a single mom who works real hard. Something, 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 and a broke-ass dog.
It's Red Dawn, the remake. That wasn't good.
It was fine, but no, it's not great. It's Remington Steele, Season 1. It's James Bond before he was Bond because it's Pierce Brosnan. And I watched the pilot and was like, I don't like it.
Talk about another guy to cancel. It's the ride-along with Ice Cube and Kevin Hart.
Didn't Ice Cube get canceled a while back because he was anti-Semitic? And then he was like, guys, I'm not actually anti-Semitic.
Didn't he vote for Trump, though?
I don't remember.
Or was that Ice-T?
Might have been Ice-T.
One of them. Who's the one in... It's Ice-T, because it's the SEU one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many ices.
You mean like when someone eats too much chocolate cake? You mean like when someone eats too much chocolate cake and barfs it up? You mean it's like when someone bets too much on the ponies?
Yes, Ice-T.
Yeah, you got it, Ice. I just want 40 minutes of that, and then it goes executive producer Dick Wolf.
It's Robbie the Reindeer. It's 2 TV specials, and it's got Ben Stiller, Britney Spears, Hugh Grant, Jim Belushi.
What if I just took off my pants right now?
I mean, they couldn't tell.
It's Robin Williams live on Broadway. Is it funny? You be
No.
the judge. Really? Is it not?
I did not think it was funny.
It's because it's Robin Williams. It's The Rock, just Bridget, and it's the famous sequel, Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages.
With Kevin Nash. We have a lot of Kevin Nash movies in this update.
Dude, Rock of Ages is so fucking long as a movie.
I remember when
and
you
it's
and Ken
not great.
watched it.
It is not a good musical. And there's a part, it's like an hour and 20 minutes in, where I was like, oh wow, it's actually over. Because it was like the story's ending. And I clicked display, I had over an hour left.
Did you rewatch it again? Because you watched it with Ken when it came
years
out.
ago.
Yeah.
And I was rewatching it. And so like I thought I was at the end, I had over an hour left, I went, I'm not sticking around for this. I quit. Next up, from Dollar Tree, it's Romeo and Juliet. It's a Romeo and Juliet movie.
It says the most dangerous love story ever told. Is that true?
No, because they just kill themselves. And that happens all the time. Next up, Sawa. Sawa. I was going to stack them.
Oh, there's a Devon Sawa.
Sawa. Sawa? I don't know how you say it, but it's a great movie. I don't remember what language it was. I think it was Indian, I think. Or Saudi, maybe? I honestly don't remember. No, it's Egyptian. It's from Egypt. Sorry. And it's about a DJ, and he just wants to be a famous DJ, and I liked it. And then Score, a musical, a hockey musical, and it's a musical, and it's got Olivia Newton-John, and it was actually really good.
On skates? A musical on skates?
It was a hockey musical.
And they on skates?
Well, I mean, yeah, they play
That's
hockey.
awesome. But is the musical, are all the numbers on skates?
No.
I want all the numbers
Not
on
all of
skates. I'm really off frame. I'm like way out here. I'm up.
You want it?
Yeah, secret
I'm
secret
downloading this.
access Air Force One, secret access Air Force One. It's a History Channel thing. The president may board now.
Dad really liked it. It was
Of
okay.
course he did.
Next up, another asylum movie.
It takes so little to get Dad to like something.
It's an asylum movie. It's called Sex Pot, and it's goddamn terrible. It's about these two dumb virgins who find some weed that makes you horny, and then they use it to turn all their friends into prostitutes or some shit. It's terrible. There's also so much nudity. I was amazed.
Hey, it's Shang-Chi, Legend of the 10 Halo Lights.
Great movie. One of my favorite MCU movies of all
There's
time.
the Halo Light. I got it on there. And then we have WWE's greatest rivalry, Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart. I remember when this got it added to the network.
That was also really good. I liked it.
Just a fun fact about the network. I want to take like all these. You have that.
Okay.
This is Sign and Songs. We found this.
You didn't watch it with me. I made Dad.
I just want to show the back off.
The first song, so good.
That's View with Sign. And there's View without Sign.
Yeah, because it's sign language.
Yeah.
The first song is so good.
The Sitter, a movie
great.
that I remember really liking, but I can't tell you
It's actually really funny.
anything that happens in it.
I rewatched it and I really liked
There's
it.
a scene where he's in a bathroom stall.
Yeah, because the kid puts bombs in there. Next up, a TV show. It's a parody of cop TV shows, and I watched the pilot and thought it was actually pretty funny, but it's old, so I'm not going to stick with it. It's Sledgehammer, Season 1. That's pretty good.
I remember when we got this at Dollar Tree. It's Sneezing Baby Panda, the movie inspired by the YouTube sensation. I had never seen the YouTube sensation. We bought this,
I
and you
showed
showed
it
it
to
to me, and it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's like 40 seconds. It's like, how do they make a movie about it? Well, they did.
Well, the Grumpy Cat movie sucked too, so...
Yeah, and that one was honestly worse. Next up, a double feature. It's Soccer Dog the movie and Soccer Dog European Cup with different actors, but the same dog. In fact, I don't know it's the same dog. I'm just saying that.
It's the Salmon Bunch, which this is the offspring of the Salmon Brothers, because I think they get pregnant in that movie. I think that's what it's about.
This one's a religious movie.
It's got 5 out of 5 doves. Wonderful. And
Yeah.
that's a quote by the Dove Foundation.
Yeah.
5 kids, 1 mystery. No problem.
Upgrade.
I own this copy. Not this copy. I own one at my place. It's The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I rewatched it recently. I used to watch this a lot as
Pretty
a
fun.
kid. Did you rewatch
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
What do you think about Secrets?
I mean, it's fun.
No, I mean the song. They play that song a lot. It's One Republic, Secrets.
Oh.
Remember with the electric things? I remember as
I'll
a
take one of
kid.
these and you can
I remember as a kid that played such a bigger plot in that movie. Those like the Tesla coil things. I remember that's like how he defeats them is he traps them in there. Nope, he just shows it off once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, I got the second one of these because we got the first a while back. It's Stan Lee Presents the Condor with Wilmer Valderrama as the voice of the Condor. And we have Mosaic, which is the other one.
Oh, yeah.
So, Stan Lee Presents. We got almost all of the Stan Lee animated now.
And we have Stan.
Oh, wait.
We have Stanley's Mighty 7 Beginnings.
We have all the Stan Lee animated now.
These look like ripoffs. Angel, Blob. I mean, those are his.
Yeah.
This looks like Brainiac, though.
I mean, there's speedsters.
Or
That guy's
Megamind.
Ant-Man, like...
He's
Stanley.
got quite a cast, though. Sean Astin,
Yeah,
James
read it.
Belushi, Maya Bialik, Darren Chris, Fleet, Armie Hammer, Terry Hatcher, Michael Ironside, and Christian Slater. I know all of those names.
Flea.
Except for Darren Chris. I don't know who Darren Chris is.
He's the bad guy in Yellow Jacket. He's Yellow Jacket, isn't he?
That the character name is Darren Cross.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. The actor is,
Well, now I feel like an idiot. Alright, this is Straight Talk with Dolly Parton and James Woods. James Woods sucks. He's a guy that just canceled.
I mean, Armie Hammer's canceled from the last one,
Yeah.
too.
Straight
His
Talk. It was
name
actually
is-
a pretty good movie. I like Dolly Parton.
Ant-Man's probably next to me, but I was going to go get this before I leave you.
Oh, yeah, look at the left. It's literally the Ant-Man, or the MCU section, top left.
Corey Stoll.
Oh, that's right.
Would not have come to me, but I do
No.
really like him. Oh, nice. It's Suddenly on Blu-ray, the Ray Liotta remake of a really good
This is
movie.
Uwe Boll directed.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Dominic
as terrible as I thought it'd
Purcell.
be.
How do I know Dominic Purcell?
He's
What is-
from Prison Break.
That's not what I know him from. Killer Elite, I don't know. I know the name.
Next up, Super Nanny Season 1. Do you remember this show where she's a nanny and she's like, shut your fucking kids up? Also, created and produced by Ricochet. Oh. And it's just crazy to think that he was producing this before he became a wrestler.
Yeah. Speaking of wrestlers, it's Superstars of Yesteryear, the classic Superstars of Wrestling. It's got Nick Bockwinkel, Kurt Hennig, the Fabulous Freebirds, Jerry Lawler, and others.
I didn't watch that because I didn't care.
Hear who died?
Kurt Hennig?
Kurt Hennig died.
Next up, it's Survivor Palau.
But what?
Palau, the complete season. It's Survivor. That's why I got it. Next up, Swamp Shark. I was watching this when you and Iman came over to record a Christmas movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was actually okay.
It looked... You did not pay attention.
No, I did like this one. It was... All the other ones were terrible, but I liked this one, even though it was bad.
Well, we already have the best case of this movie, so I don't know why he bought a steelbook of it, and it's barely even embossed, but it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Can you read it with the light? It's weird. Only this is embossed, not the rest of it that should be. Nope. With Sheamus.
Sheamus is good in this movie, too.
Yeah.
Sheamus Farrelly.
He's also Stephen Farrelly. Is Sheamus Lipschitz canon?
I don't know. Probably not. They don't even remember it.
Do you think he does?
I hope so. That's another guy that got canceled. Del Rio. Next up, Upgrade. We had this on DVD. It's That Awkward Moment with Zac Efron and Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan and Morgan Poots and Jessica Lewis. And also Miles Teller. He got canceled recently because he's an anti-vaxxer.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's just an asshole in general.
Yeah, he got... Like, he's been holding up, like, movie productions and stuff, because you have to be vaccinated to be on set, and he's like, I'm not getting your stupid fucking shot.
What about Letitia Wright?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they brought her back for, like, 3 days, and then the production shut down again. Miles Teller is the Austin Aries of real people.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean by that. Like, real, yeah. This is Thomas and Friends Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure of Gareth, the movie. I just want every lost treasure to be... Is it? Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't like Thomas.
So, remember when I got Anastasia?
Yeah.
So I got this in the DMC with that, and this is the one I did not like.
This is a real
much.
movie?
Thumbelina. Yeah.
I've always heard about it. I thought it was a joke.
No,
It's an actual movie called Thumbelina?
Yeah, she's the size of a person's thumb, and she's very tiny, and she wants to find the guy who's right for her and who she can marry, and then she meets a fairy boy, and he's got wings, and she's like, oh my god, you're the same height as me, and he's like, yep, let's get married.
It's the Special Collector's Edition, digitally THX mastered for superior sound and picture quality. Titanic.
Dad made me get this copy. It's a cool
James
copy.
Cameron. I couldn't remember his name. I was trying to read it and I couldn't. Yeah. Shout out to our aunt. It's her favorite movie.
Next up, a movie that I didn't think I was going to like, but actually it was really, really good. And it's from Dollar Tree. It's Trick or Treat, and it's a crime thriller, and it's about two brothers and maybe a cheating wife. And it's pretty good.
Who the fuck gets these actors to do these movies? This is 3 pigs and a baby.
It's Unstable Fables. That's why it's in the U.S.
Brad Garrett, Jesse McCartney, John Cryer, and Steve Zahn. Jesse McCartney famously Theodore and Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
And the other guys are just... What? John Cryer had a funny...
Did you even show it?
Yeah, John Cryer, I did. John Cryer had a funny tweet today where he said that he wanted to... His next role is he's going to play Pete Davidson in the year 2050. Because he looks like...
Brad Garrett said that?
No, John Cryer said that.
Oh. I was like, oh, Brad Garrett with a funny joke. Next up.
What does he know?
I don't know. From Friedberg and Seltzer, the guys who made Date Movie and Epic Movie and Super Fast and all those other shitty parody movies. Except for Superhero Movie. They didn't make that one. That one's good.
Do you think there can be any actor that gets famous only off of those bad animated movies? Like, he's just... You keep seeing his name on all those.
There's one with Jay Leno.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
That's what I want to be. I want to be the bad animated movie guy.
That one wasn't terrible, actually. It's Vampires Suck. It's the Twilight parody. And you know what? It was really bad.
Is Jesse McCartney the baby? Because you wouldn't have Brad Garrett, John Cryer, and Steve Zahn. They'd have to be the 3 pigs.
Yeah.
The baby's a wolf?
Can I say something about this movie?
Yeah.
I watched the extended edition, okay? The extended edition was 1 hour and 20 minutes. So how long is the actual movie? 1 hour 16?
Probably 90 minutes?
No, the extended was 1 hour 20.
I think 120 minutes.
No, it was 1 hour 20.
Hey, it's Volunteer Jam, the first full-length Southern rock motion picture starring the Charles Daniels Band. Charlie Daniels Band. I saw Charlie Daniels live. It was an awesome show.
I only saw the one song and then I left.
Jimmy Hall is not who I thought it was.
Next up, another one I got from Dollar Tree, and it was actually really awesome, and it's a Spanish movie, and it's Voodoo Apocalypse. It's really fucking great. It's like a Spanish version of Black to the Castle.
What was that one movie called?
This one I was upset that I couldn't watch it because it looks awesome, but it's a sequel.
What's that movie called about the where do vets go?
Oh, the VFW.
VFW.
That was a great movie.
Speaking of V's, it's V8 squared.
That's V8 2. Which is, I just said I wanted to see this, but I couldn't because it's a sequel.
Buy V8.
I'll try.
Buy V8.
Upgrade. We have this on
Isn't
DVD.
that the drink?
V8? Yeah.
Should I have V8?
Yeah. We had this on DVD. It was actually pretty good. Then I found it on Blu-ray. It's We'll Never Have Paris. Written and directed by Simon Helberg. And Zachary Quinto's in it.
It's What Planet? Hold on. It's What Planet Are You From? With the dead Gary Shandling. And Annette Bening, and Greg Kinnear, and Ben Kingsley, and Linda Fiorentino, and John Goodman.
I don't like Gary Shandling, but this was an okay movie. And John Goodman was great in it.
Gary Shandling. I don't really like Annette Bening either. I like Greg Kinnear.
You would kiss John Goodman for $1.
Yeah. Would anyone turn down a kiss from John Goodman for $1?
I don't know. It's What the Bleep Do We Know? And it's a documentary film about science. I didn't watch the whole thing.
We're getting this. Yeah, what's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna watch complete season 2. That was a song by Simple Plan. They wrote the theme song. Well, they played the theme song. I really want this.
You like it more than the other one.
No, I don't. Oh, yes, this is their good one. It's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the really good one.
It's not.
It's so good.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the better one.
So good.
More based on the movie, or the book. Wish Upon a Star. It's a Disney Channel original movie with Katherine Heigl and Daniel Harris, and it was actually pretty good. I liked it.
It's The Legend of Wolf Mountain and Time of the Wolf with Burt Reynolds. And
I
Mickey
put this
Rooney.
in W's because of Wolf.
Oh.
And this one was good, this one sucked. It's Wolves! with Lucas Till and Jason Momoa.
Lucas Till?
Yeah, he's Havoc in the X-Men movies. And Jason Momoa's Aquaman in the Aquaman movie.
Yeah, okay,
And,
well, now who I was thinking of that.
This was not a great movie.
I knew the name, though.
There was one review I read about that movie where it was like, this movie just seems like a date rape movie. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly how it seems like.
It's year one with Jack Black and Michael Cera. I was reading Jack Black's Wikipedia page today or yesterday, and I got to the breakout, like his breakout roles section, and this was listed. I was like, this was not a breakout role for Jack Black.
No, you directed this?
Yeah, it's, I do know it. I don't want to look, but it's, oh, Harold Ramis. I wouldn't have got that. I was thinking, like, I was like, I want to say Yorma, but it wasn't Yorma.
That's a bad movie, but I like it. Next
You know
up,
it's not a good movie and no one should like it? Your Highness.
yeah, oh, that movie. I tried watching it so many
times.
times. Next up, a documentary that I thought was really awesome. It's Young at Heart. It's about a bunch of old people that sing in a choir, and they sing songs like The Clash and Rage Against the Machine and stuff, but they're all super fucking old. It was great. We also have the code for Thumbelina if anyone wants it. I'm saying those randomly, so hopefully people don't just go to them. Next up, this one I was really excited to find because I thought it was cool. I don't really know what it is, though. It's only a lie if you get caught. Also, look how fucking wide this thing is.
But it's really called Younger.
Yeah, it's Younger. It's a TV Land show, apparently.
It might be a screener copy, but it doesn't say to destroy.
It says Younger, and yeah, there's like pages in here where it's like a new comedy from the guy who made Sex and the
Younger
City.
seems like you could
because it explains the entire show.
You could give...
It gives it a whole plot line.
You could give the word Younger to Imagine Dragons, and they would knock it out of the park, right, in a song called Younger.
Yeah, and it says, like, see, it says premieres on TV this day, and it's like, how does it premiere on TV if I have the DVD in my hand?
Because their song would be like, Younger.
Feel the Younger.
Yeah. I know we're both
Lightning and the Younger.
We're both going off the exact same song.
But, like, look how wide it is compared
to 10,000 BC on Blu-ray. Took it. Knocked it out of the park.
You directed that? Roland Emmerich. It's his worst movie.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you want this one or this one?
I can't believe I'm excited for a Roland Emmerich movie.
Which one do you want?
This one, because
Okay,
I remember you watching this one. Category 7,
I mean,
The End of the World, and 10.5 Apocalypse. What's his new one called? Roland Emmerich.
Oh, Moonfall.
Moonfall. I can't believe I'm kind of excited for a Roland Emmerich movie.
The last time we were excited for a Roland Emmerich movie, it turned out to be terrible.
I was not excited for ID42, so if that's what you mean, I was boycotting that movie. You guys made me go.
It's a Miramax double feature.
And was I wrong?
Super Cop and Twin Dragons. I really like Twin Dragons, and Super Cop wasn't as good as I was hoping. But it's Jackie Chan. And this one's Jackie Chan and Jackie Chan.
Oh.
Yeah. Miramax.
Would you kiss?
Do you know who created Miramax?
Ooh, Jackie Chan.
Harvey Weinstein, because it's named after his parents, Miriam and Max.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
For $5, would you kiss
Sure.
his butthole?
No.
You said you sure.
No, he's so old.
So?
I don't want to.
This is the outro. It's where we do the outro. Like the video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. It really helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and hit the notification bell so you get us all the time. It's free and you can always change your mind.
So it's a pretty long video, maybe. Potentially. Yeah. I don't know.
Probably.
Probably like an hour and a half. Something like that. An hour 20, depending on.
That's the extended version.
Yeah. So, I'm Bat Tracy. You can follow me on all my stuff in the below thing.
I've been like talking. Follow me on Instagram, Cheese Jerk on Twitter at ADDonald. Check out my TikTok at Kesha Was Taken, the best username you'll find out there.
You can follow the channel Punk Rock Blues.
And you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com. Truck is a buck, or hold on, I have a bit I wanted to do. And you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrocblues. Truck is a buck or 955944731.
That was so dumb. Alright, bye.
I'm so pale. The shirt and my skin are the same color.